Hello, it's Laura Gathers with Love, Heart, and Marriage Coaching. I want to take some time today to give you some steps to take if you have experienced a marital injury. The first step is admit that you are injured. That's right, go ahead and admit it. Everyone else around you, especially your spouse, probably already knows that you're injured. Now, your spouse may or may not know why you are injured. Nevertheless, go ahead and admit it. Tell them, honey, what you did hurt me. It is the first step in getting the healing that you need. The second step is determine how bad you are injured. You need to know the severity of the injury. It can be something as simple as a rolled ankle, or it can be something as serious as a tore ACL. So, it can be something as simple as you just simply misunderstanding your spouse and you need clarity. Or it can be something as serious as adultery. Understand that an injury is an injury, but they require different actions. If you roll your ankle, you can call a quick timeout, get taped up, and get right back into the game. If you tear your ACL, you're going to need surgery, and you are going to have to go to rehab. You're going to need a physical therapist afterwards. If you and your spouse have a disagreement and they call you a name, it can be as simple as them apologizing and you forgiving them and you continue on. But if they commit adultery, you might need that surgery, that heart transplant. You're going to need a new heart for your spouse, to love your spouse. And you're going to need some counseling so that it doesn't happen again. So determine how serious the injury is. The next step is take time to heal. Do not say, hey, we talked about it, I'm good, and you're really not. If you need time to heal, it's okay. Your spouse is going to have to respect that what they did has hurt you, and you need to take the time to heal. Now, am I saying that it's necessary to get a separation or it's necessary to start a divorce procedure? No. What I'm saying is, if you need counseling, if you need extensive counseling, get the counseling. And your spouse, you may need your spouse to come with you. Let them know this is what I need to heal. And hopefully they will be in it with you. They will get alongside of you and help you during the healing process. The next step, after you have been healed, is coming off the injured list. If you have decided that you have completed the healing process, take your name off the injured list. Say, okay, I'm ready to get back in this marriage. I'm ready to allow God to restore this marriage. Here I am. And go ahead and start that process of getting back into the marriage court. And lastly, play like you were never injured. When you get back on that court, when you come back into that marriage and you're saying that I'm 100%, give 100%. Don't play it safe. Don't be concerned about whether your spouse is going to injure you again. Don't be concerned about about protecting yourself, because that will not allow you to get all that God has for you in your marriage. It's not. You cannot play it safe and get all that God has for you. You're going to have to give 100%. You're going to have to be willing to lay it all on the line. And you can do it. Will it be challenging? Probably. Certain actions that your spouse have may remind you of it, but tell yourself, hey, I'm healed. We've moved on from that. And you're going to constantly have to remind yourself, we're not going back there. We've completed the healing process for that, and we're going to move forward. And if you are currently going through a marital injury, I pray that the Lord restores your marriage. There is no injury too difficult for our Lord. He is a master surgeon. He is a wonderful counselor. He is healing. And I believe that if you really surrender whatever issue it is that you have in your marriage, that the Lord can restore it, because that's what He does. There is nothing too hard for God. But you have to be willing to admit that you are injured. You have to determine how bad that injury is. You're going to have to give yourself the time that you need to heal. You are going to have to come off that injured list, and then you're going to have to give it 100% if you want to see that total restoration. And I want to remind you that you said for better or for worse, for sickness or for health, till death do you part. That was the covenant that you made with your spouse and God. So do not allow a marital injury to cause you to give up all that God has for you. Don't let it do it. Get the help that you need. Your marriage can be restored. I hope that this has blessed you. This is Laura Gathers from Love Heart of Marriage Coaching. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a blessed day.